Hello, this is The Slayer, and you're watching TVLine.com.
Welcome back to another edition of Reality Check, your weekly deep dive into all things unscripted television. I'm Michael Slezak from TVLine, and I am here with American Idol Season 6 standout Melinda Doolittle. You are actually in person.
Yay!
And you are in New York. That was like the weirdest. It's like, you're really here. It was like E.T. kind of. But you're in New York this week because you are appearing at 54 Below Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. Those dates are?
The 18th, 19th, and 20th. I can't wait. I'm doing my brand new cabaret called It Must Be Love, telling a bunch of humorous stories about love because, let's face it, that's my love life. And then just singing my heart out. My goal is for someone to bring a shoe to throw at me. That's what needs to happen. It will not be successful until shoes are thrown.
File under Be Careful What You Wish For. Let us talk American Idol Top 11 week. We're also going to touch on The Voice. Idol, I feel like the voting has been good this season. Do you think, is it the new voting limits, or what's going on?
It's because Uncle PB listened to me. He heard me say, why don't we limit the voting? You know, like there are some of us that don't have that kind of time. We don't have 2 hours to sit on 2 different phones and just keep voting ad nauseum, you know? And the fact that it's limited at this point means that you can just super vote for somebody and go on with your life, you know? And I think that more people are getting involved now and voting the right way. You know, it's not just because like, oh my gosh, he's cute. But it's not that anymore. It's this week, I enjoyed this person.
Your reaction to this bottom 3, which is a bit unusual considering the last few weeks.
Which is why I feel like we ended up with the right bottom 3. I hate to say that, but
we did. Even J-Lo said,
for the most part, I think America was responding to what they saw.
What they saw, all right.
Would I have initially, going into Top 11 week, expected or wanted Majesty and Sam in the bottom 3? No. Heck no. But based on what they did, I'm glad that they ended up in the bottom 3, and I actually think it's a good wake-up call for both of them and for the entire season 13 pack that you have to bring it with like 11 R's every week.
Yeah, it just takes one bad performance. I love that. I love that MK upped her game, CJ upped his game. Like everybody's starting to really focus. It was a great week.
They're in it to win it.
They are in it to win it. What is up with Harry and his Randy shade?
I thought of a catchphrase.
Go ahead.
I needed a catchphrase based on what Jennifer just said. I'm going to try it out on you guys. Tell me if it works.
Okay.
Once again, here comes the shade.
They brought the shade. This is not RuPaul's Drag Race, but it's starting to feel like it.
You have to be in it to win it.
Oh, that's good.
I think in the case of Ben Briley, he tried to do something different, but every aspect of it was a failure. It's like going to a vegan restaurant and they bring you out a charred steak, like a burnt steak, and you're like, I didn't ask for this, and they're like, I tried something different. You tried something different that you're not good at and you shouldn't have done.
Whoa, but they're so spaced out. Benny and the Jets.
Even doing a song like Benny and the Jets, that it's already gonna be out of your wheelhouse, but make it work for you. Like countrify it just a bit because you're a country singer.
Put it to work for you.
Right.
Adam Lambert singing Ring of Fire on paper was like, no. But he
made it work.
Made it work.
I don't know that it suited who you are, even though it's a song that you grew up with. I'm not sure about that.
I think the judges should have been a little more clear that it wasn't just that he was doing something different or presenting a different side. It was that the vocal wasn't there, the arrangement was sleepy and weird, and also he's singing a song that is iconic on Idol.
To me, if you're gonna come on the same show that she was on and sing the song that she owned, then you either better bring something completely different or you better beat her at what she did. And he just didn't.
As Idol loonies, our memories go back, you know. We can hang on to stuff for years and hardcore bangage.
Hardcore bangage.
As Haley described it.
Hardcore bangage.
And he was like, plink, plink.
Oh, they're weird and the wonderful.
And she was like, dum, dum. Let's speak about Majesty for a moment. The moment she said, let it go, did you just freeze up?
I completely cringed because I thought, I can't see that song working for her unless she completely just strips everything off of the song, gets up there with her guitar, and just sings a gorgeous little Let It Go ditty.
Turns it into a lullaby almost, but instead she took the direct approach, and it was like, it was Adele Dazeem levels of wrong.
She went from chest voice to head voice, and they didn't mix together very well. And then one time she'd belt the note, but then she'd go into head voice again, and then it wasn't strong at any point.
Gaspy.
Well, there's not room for air on that song. I will give her that, but somebody should have worked with her on that, Randy.
Somebody should have said, why are you doing this song?
Randy.
This is like...
Once again, I say Randy. I'm looking. See you.
Her performance was okay. I don't know if it was stellar.
The one thing that will kill your performance is you not knowing your voice and you just saying, this song really speaks to me. I really like this song, so I thought I'd sing it. Like, don't.
And then her back was to the audience. She almost seemed to be doing a Disney princess skip at one point, and I was like, is she taking this seriously?
I'm gonna blame the director on that.
Okay.
And the only reason I'm gonna do that is because I remember when I was singing a song one time, they said, we want you to walk down the ramp and just kind of sashay and then look straight in the camera while you're doing it. And I was like, I can't walk, sing, and step off this ramp at the same time and do this well. But they wouldn't let me not.
Also this week, bottom 3, Sam Wolfe, which I didn't think we would ever see this early in the competition, but when he got done with Come Together, I predicted in my recap that he would be in the bottom 3 and that he should be in the bottom 3. And somebody actually said they would give me $1 million if he was in the bottom 3.
Did you get
so
it?
whoever you are, I don't know who you are, but you owe me some money.
I wanted to show a different side of me, so I chose an upbeat song.
He said he was trying to do something different also. And I get that.
Which I applaud.
I do applaud that. I love that he did something upbeat. But it's again, one of those songs kind of like Bended, you know, one of those songs that you need to dig into.
Here come old flat top, he come grooving up slowly.
Here come old flat top. Remember Candace?
Here come old flat top, he come grooving up slowly.
Crystal gave us Didgeridoo. Chris Allen.
Sam to be himself. Chris Allen.
Got to be a joker, he just do what it please.
I want Sam to be himself.
Yes.
I do.
Got to be a joker, he just do what he please.
I also want him to know that he was singing a really fun song.
Right.
I want it to like reach his face.
I know you, and you know me.
And I want him to deliver that way.
Yeah.
One thing I can tell you is you've got to be free.
And that's all I ask.
Come together.
My other issue this week was Dexter. I'm just going to take a quick pause and just say, I think Dexter should have been in the bottom 3 or bottom 4 because he, really?
He sang Sweet Home Alabama and he put Roll Tide Roll in it.
But that's his idea of making it his own. It was like a note for note, decent bar band rendition.
That was not his idea of making it his own. That was his idea of getting votes, and it worked.
This would be the equivalent of being on Top Chef, making a Duncan Hines cake, and writing Roll Tide Roll in frosting and being like, that's what I did. What bar in America could you not hear that on a Friday night? And that's not enough. And he talked about Dexterization. Now I'm getting heated. He talked about Dexterization early in the season. He has not done it once.
But I just want to say that for a song like that, had he changed it up, his audience would not have liked that either.
He shouldn't have done the song then.
Okay, that's fair.
Where is his sense of excitement and commitment?
Dexter. I don't know what you're expecting. Like, he's gonna wear that same t-shirt, he's gonna wear those jeans, and he's gonna sing his song.
And that's why he should be in the bottom 3.
Oh.
Next. Let's talk about who we liked. Who did you love this week?
Gina.
Yes.
Talk about hardcore bangage.
The dynamics of it, because there were moments where it got so soft, and some of the big belters on Idol, when they go for soft moments, the pitch starts to get away from them, or the voice starts to crumble. Not her, she is note perfect.
We're gonna make such fools of
What I'm hoping is that she doesn't think that that can only happen at the piano.
Right.
I feel like she connects with songs better at the piano, but I need her to learn how to do that standing up.
Yeah, that's where, something different happens when I'm at the piano, so I thought I'd brought it back.
She was in a position coming out of the bottom 3. It wasn't a time to take a big risk. It was a time to be a beast, and she did it.
Yes.
But she needs to pick occasionally a song by a male artist or something that we won't quite expect and Gina-ize it in the next few weeks. Yeah. I didn't need it this week. I'm not complaining.
Right.
But I just don't want her to, nobody should be getting comfortable.
No, but I don't think they will after what happened this week.
And you know who didn't get comfortable, even though he was doing well, was Caleb, and he picked Skyfall.
That was gorgeous.
It was gorgeous.
His rock voice on that their song, perfect marriage.
Those two, I think, were the clear leaders this week, and they are really starting to position themselves as sleepers, as Harry Connick Jr.
Sleepers.
might have liked to call them.
I don't know that Caleb is a sleeper, and I'm trying to be nice to him because I'm still a little upset with him.
You're angry.
I'm angry at Caleb. He danced to the point of mockery while Harry Connick Jr. was singing, and that is unacceptable. Once again, Caleb, unacceptable.
You made a comment before we started filming that he might fancy himself a bit Jack Black-esque.
He totally thinks he's Jack Black because he's always going right past okay. Like, and yes, that works for Jack Black,
Yeah.
but you're not him.
I would give third place to CJ just because he was so underperforming through this season. It's like he woke up.
Ride that southbound, baby. See all the way to Georgia, baby.
My number 3 is Alex.
Really?
I know that he sang the Chris Allen song. Right. I know that he did.
Right.
And I did have high expectations on that because of Chris. However, I just felt like he was ultra creative with it and introspective about it, and I thought it was beautiful.
Falling slowly, eyes that know me.
I just think that the week was better than it has been all season.
Yeah.
And I have hope at this point. I felt like people are starting to really focus and find songs that work for them, find the right keys.
Yeah.
Malaya, I felt like the beginning of the song was a little iffy for her, but then she honed in and just let us have it by the end. I'm excited about the season more than I have been up to this point.
I'll give Jess a pass because the band completely,
the band
expletive deleted, expletive deleted.
her
What
up.
was that?
I can't, it's not her fault.
Silence like a cancer grows.
She kind of gave it what they call in music, I'm not saying anything bad, they call it a retard in music where you kind of slow down. So she kind of did that, but the band came in, I felt like on the tempo that she had set previously, and they weren't expecting that, so they came in a little early, and so she wasn't quite ready for them, and they came in at whatever tempo they had decided was gonna be from the get-go, and she had been doing it slower up to that point.
See, they should have you on to do play-by-plays on results night instead of somebody else.
You and throwing that.
All right, let's quick talk about The Voice. Who did you love this week?
Josh Kaufman, George Michael, one more try. I have nothing else to say about the week. He was fabulous. I loved him.
So Kat Perkins would not be your number 1?
No.
Interesting.
But your readers agree with me. I looked on that.
You checked the poll.
I did check the poll, and they agree with me.
Kat Perkins is rockin'. She's raucous. I'm feeling it. She's like a rock and roll nanny. My fear for Kat is she chose wrong with judges.
Adam.
Yes!
Who should she have chosen?
She should have chosen Shakira. I think Shakira gets her. And I think Adam, if you're over 30 and you're on Adam's team, you're not going to survive the battle.
No. You're going home. If you're over 30, you're going home.
Unless you're his bro. But if you're a lady, you have to be under 30.
You most definitely be in your low 20s.
Maybe Kat can do something about that before the battle rounds. Like, get yourself into your 20s. We give very constructive advice on this show.
Yes, we're helpful.
Benny and the Jet.